Hey, Social Nurse here. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I really do appreciate your time. Please check out the other videos I have on my channel. But in this video, I just want to talk about Jasmine Crocket, right? She's out of Texas. She's a congresswoman out of Texas. She has a district that has, I believe, like at least 50% Black Americans or Black people, and over 40% Latinos, Hispanics in her district. So she has a large number of people that are not white in her district that she represents. And Jasmine Crocket is like the sound bite queen. And I'm not sure if that is a good thing at this point. I mean, many of us got a kick out of her exchange with Marjorie Taylor Greene, right? Recently, she referred to Elon Musk as Boo. I recently heard her say that she's rooting for Mexico and Canada. She was on The Breakfast Club and talked about, as a lawyer, how things can kind of conflict with being a congresswoman, and like she has this big lawsuit that might render a big payday for her, and she'd be gone out of that Congress seat, right? What I'm seeing here, in my opinion, you can disagree. Please put it in the comments section. She's beginning to be too loose and overly confident with her words and sharing them. First of all, I believe really why people want Jasmine Crocket on their shows is to just get a sound bite. That is what she's becoming, a sound bite for conversation, right? I think that her saying she's rooting for Mexico and Canada, I think that's a mistake. I think it is a mistake to be a United States Congresswoman and you're rooting for another country or countries, and to state it in the way that she's doing it, right? She's not saying, hey, well, she didn't say, hey, let's, rework out things with Canada and Mexico. No, she said in the clip that I'm talking about, she's rooting for Canada and Mexico. Now, I believe that Jasmine Crocket is an ethnically Black American, right? I do not believe that she descends from immigrants, right? She's got a long generational ancestry in this country of America. There is no country for Jasmine Crocket to flee back to, right? There's no country for her to flee back to, right? Like many ethnically Black Americans, we don't have dual citizenships, right? This lady, in my opinion, is doing a little bit too much. And with her saying that, if she were to get this money, in reference to what I heard her say on The Breakfast Club, a lawsuit that's pending, she'd be gone. What she's really showing is that is definitely about money to her. And for her to say that $5,000 would not be enough if the Trump administration was to give that type of money out to the citizens as some form of stimulus or, reward to the American people, I disagree with her. That's rubbish. That statement that $5,000 is nothing could be just, we could flush that statement down the toilet. Because for some people, $5,000 is a lot, right? For some people, $5,000 is a lot. President Donald Trump is in office. This stuff that he's doing it, right? And it does not seem that the Democratic Party has anything to curtail what he's doing. And $5,000 for her to say that, I think is really disrespectful to some people. There are people that can't afford $250 for a visa, right? And, with the amount of money that illegal migrants were getting, it definitely goes beyond $5,000. So I would say that if the Trump administration wants to give out $5,000, no one should be shamed for thinking it's okay. At this point, Jasmine Crocket, in my opinion, is doing a little bit too much. Any thoughts on this? I mean, rooting for Canada and Mexico? We may not like everything that this guy is doing, our President Donald Trump, but I'm not in Congress. I'm not a congressperson representing as a member of the United States legislature group of people, right? So I think she's kind of out of line. Any thoughts, social nurse?